From our home to your home. In the name of the Lord Jesus, we bring you greetings. Sometimes you can hardly find anybody at home, but in these past weeks and the coming weeks, we're going to sure find a lot of people at home. We are at home. And I hope you are enjoying being at home. We remind you that some people do not have a home, and that some people are anxious to get back home. Some of our own folk have been traveling abroad and have been able to make it back home, and we're so thankful for their safe return, and they are glad to be at home. This morning I spoke with Martha, who is in South America. She went to visit her aged father, and now is stuck in South America. Like her, many wish that they were at home. So let us count our blessings that we have a home and that we're able to be at home. The question is, are we enjoying being at home? Or are some of us climbing those walls, as it says? There are lots of resources and recommendations how to make the most of being at home, and I hope you will explore those and implement them. These are opportunities for us to be profitable and to make the best use of being at home. We are at home. How are you doing? Murray and I are well. The Sandoval's in their Scarborough home are well. The Balls in South Sudan, they are also at home. They were on their rest and recreational time off, and they were spending time in Uganda, and had to cut their visit short in order to get back over the borders before the Uganda borders closed. But they're back in South Sudan. Mission Aviation Fellowship have chosen to leave their missionaries, those who are willing to stay, on site, as an organization that meets the needs of those who are in crises, and so they are available to help those in South Sudan. But how are you? How are you doing? I trust well. Do let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Your fellow believers, the deacons and your pastors, we are available. Just need to reach out if there's a need in your own particular family. We are stuck at home, some of us. But then again, we're not yet at home. We're still traveling, and we are out of country. Did we really mean those words when we used to sing that old song? This world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. We're still in a foreign land. We're out of country. But we are heading home. In my Bible reading this morning, I read the words of the Apostle Peter in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse number 11, which he describes the believers of that day. He says, "Dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exile." I urge you as foreigners and exiles. Well, I just want to remind you that that's how we must think of ourselves. Martha is waiting for a flight that the Canadian government has told her they're seeking to arrange for her and for others. I guarantee you that when that flight is ready to take off, Martha would be ready to get on board and return home. To all our fellow believers, I want to say, I'm not sure when God's flight home is arranged, when it would be taking off. But we all have tickets if we're believers, and we will embark on that flight that He is arranging or has already arranged, and it will be on time. Our assurance is that we will embark and disembark in heaven. So, from my present home to your temporal home, we want to send you greetings today. We just want to remind you that God is with us. May you experience Him and may you rest in Him. I sure miss being together at our church home and look forward to one day when we get together again to worship collectively. Until then, seek His face and rest in His grace.